weeding can feel like a never-ending chore. Pull one out today and 3 more show up tomorrow. Most people turn to sprays or chemicals, but those quick fixes can harm the soil, pollinators, and even the health of your garden over time. The truth is, you don't always need to fight weeds with force. Sometimes the smartest solution is to outcompete them. Certain plants grow so thick, so dense, and so persistent that weeds simply can't find space to survive. These living ground covers don't just protect the soil, they add beauty, texture, and seasonal interest. Plant them once, and they'll keep working for you year after year. No chemicals required. So, if you're ready to see which plants can naturally keep weeds out of your garden, let's jump right in. Clover may look humble, but it's one of the most effective natural weed fighters in the garden. Its dense mats of trifoliate leaves cover the ground tightly, blocking sunlight and leaving no space for weeds to sprout. In spring and summer, it produces little white blossoms that feed pollinators, keeping your garden buzzing with life. Unlike lawns that dry out, clover stays green, even through drought, reducing the need for constant watering. It improves soil quality by fixing nitrogen, enriching the ground for other nearby plants. Clover tolerates light foot traffic, making it ideal as a living lawn alternative. It grows quickly, filling bare spots that weeds would otherwise claim. Even in poorer soils, it thrives without asking for much maintenance. By planting clover, you're not just covering ground, you're building healthier soil. It's living proof that weed control can be both functional and beautiful. Sweet woodruff is a shade-loving ground cover that doubles as both practical and ornamental. Its bright green leaves form whorls around slender stems, creating a dense carpet that weeds can't penetrate. In spring, the plant is sprinkled with delicate, star-shaped white flowers that give off a sweet, hay-like fragrance. This scent makes sweet woodruff stand out, turning even shady corners into places of charm. It prefers moist, humus-rich soil and spreads steadily without overwhelming the space. Over time, it forms a weed-suppressing mat that's easy to maintain. The foliage is soft underfoot, adding texture and elegance where other plants struggle. It's also deer and rabbit resistant, staying intact in wildlife-heavy gardens. Whether used as a ground cover under trees or in woodland beds, it transforms dull shade into a lush green carpet. Sweet woodruff proves that weed control can feel enchanting, not just practical. Pachysandra is a classic evergreen ground cover that thrives in shade where lawns fail. Its glossy, deep green leaves spread quickly, forming a thick mat that weeds simply can't push through. In spring, it produces subtle white flower spikes that rise just above the foliage, adding seasonal interest. Even in winter, Pachysandra stays green, giving structure and life to otherwise bare garden beds. It's particularly useful beneath trees and shrubs where grass rarely grows. Once established, Pachysandra requires minimal care, making it perfect for low-maintenance landscapes. Its spreading habit fills in large areas quickly, creating a unified, polished look. The plant prefers moist, well-drained, slightly acidic soils, but adapts to less ideal conditions. It's one of those dependable performers that keeps on giving without complaint. Pachysandra is proof that evergreen beauty can also be one of your best defenses against weeds. Hostas are beloved for their bold foliage, but they're also powerful weed suppressors. Their broad, overlapping leaves shade the soil so thoroughly that weeds struggle to get any light. Available in shades of green, blue, and variegated patterns, hostas bring variety while keeping weeds out. In summer, tall scapes topped with lavender or white flowers rise above the foliage, attracting hummingbirds. They thrive in partial to full shade where their presence dominates the ground layer. Though slow to fill in at first, mature clumps become massive and almost impenetrable. They prefer moist, well-drained soil, and once established, they return stronger each year. Hostas are hardy, reliable, and require little more than occasional dividing to stay healthy. Their large leaves don't just block weeds, they create drama and lushness in the shade garden. Hostas remind us that beauty and practicality can grow from the same roots. Bugleweed is a bold ground cover with colorful foliage and flower spikes that make a statement. Its leaves form tight rosettes in shades of green, bronze, or deep purple, blanketing soil so weeds don't stand a chance. In spring, upright spikes of cobalt blue flowers appear, transforming drab corners into vibrant displays. The blooms attract bees and butterflies, adding life and motion to shady beds. Bugleweed spreads quickly by stolons, covering ground with ease. It thrives in partial shade but can tolerate sun if kept moist. Ideal under trees or around shrubs, it thrives where turf grass fails. Low maintenance, it only requires thinning if it spreads beyond its boundaries. It offers year-round weed suppression while also serving as a pollinator-friendly plant. Bugleweed proves that ground covers can be both hardworking and eye-catching. Wild ginger is a hidden treasure for shady gardens, forming a dense carpet of bold, heart-shaped leaves. Its foliage spreads wide, shading the soil and leaving no room for weeds to establish. In spring, unusual maroon flowers hide beneath the leaves, like secret treasures waiting to be discovered. Though often unseen, these blooms add to its charm, rewarding those who look closely. It thrives in moist, rich soils with plenty of organic matter. Once planted, it spreads slowly but steadily, returning each year with stronger growth. Its aromatic rhizomes have a spicy scent, once used as a ginger substitute. The plant stays low, forming mats that are as attractive as they are practical. Wild ginger is deer-resistant, tough, and long-lived, making it an easy choice for woodland gardens. It's living proof that weed control can come with personality and subtle beauty. Creeping thyme is a ground cover that proves beauty and function can grow hand in hand. Its low, dense mats of tiny leaves spread steadily, smothering the soil so weeds can't find a foothold. In summer, it bursts into clusters of purple-pink flowers that turn pathways and borders into carpets of color. Every step across its foliage releases a gentle herbal fragrance, adding another layer of delight to the garden. It thrives in full sun and well-drained soil, even tolerating poor or sandy ground. Once established, it's remarkably drought-tolerant, needing very little water to keep thriving. Gardeners often use it between stepping stones, where it handles light foot traffic with ease. Its evergreen leaves stay attractive well beyond bloom time, giving structure through multiple seasons. Unlike chemical solutions, creeping thyme offers weed control that's natural, fragrant, and pollinator-friendly. It shows us that sometimes the best defense against weeds is also the most beautiful. Keeping weeds out of your garden doesn't always mean endless pulling or harsh chemicals. With the right plants, you can let nature do the hard work for you. These ground covers and companions not only block weeds, but also bring color, fragrance, and texture through the seasons. They're living solutions that save you time, protect your soil, and make your garden more beautiful every year. Choose even a few of these, and you'll notice how much calmer and easier gardening feels. So plant smart, let nature lend a hand, and enjoy a garden that stays weed-free the natural way.